Assalamualaikum, my name is ARASH bin JAMADI and my student ID is 2023 104 727 and we are from Group 5. For our topic is equity and inclusiveness as a principle of good corporate governance. For the introduction, as aspect of good governance, equity and inclusivity are highly compatible with Islamic teachings, which place a strong emphasis on justice, fairness and respect for all people. Foundational instruction on this value is provided by the Quran and Sunnah, which encourage a community in which Alright, for relevant dalil, for instance, in Surah An-Nisa verse 135, O believer, stand firm for justice as witnesses for Allah, even if it against yourself, your parents or close relative. Even if it goes against their own or their close family members' interests, Allah commands believers to uphold justice. In addition to rejecting favoritism and personal prejudice, this verse highlights that justice must be maintained, regardless of interpersonal ties or socio-economic standing, reaffirming that everyone should be treated fairly. Other than that, in Surah Ashura, verse 38, who respond to the Lord, establish prayer, conduct the affair by mutual consultation, and donate from what we have provided for them. Highlight the ideas of Shura or consultation, in which Allah commands people who use consultation to handle their issues. This passage encourages decision making to be inclusive by recommending that all impact viewpoints be taken into account and creating a feeling of shared accountability. Next, Prophet Muhammad SAW life provide a practical example of equitable governance in a Blackstone narrative. Meccan tribe correlate over who would be honored to place the black stone during the Kaabah renovations when the Prophet was 35 years old. He wisely and equitably suggests that each tribe use a cloth to hold it together, promoting harmony and avoiding strife. This incident demonstrates the Prophet's dedication to cooperation and inclusivity, providing a model for governance founded on society harmony, respect and teamwork.
Muhammad Bashir bin Bakri. My student ID is 2023-150157. So next is the application of equity and inclusiveness principle at Bursa Malaysia. So let's explore how Bursa is building a more equitable and inclusive workplace. Bursa Malaysia is deeply dedicated to fostering equity and inclusiveness across every aspect of its operations. This commitment includes providing equal opportunities for career advancement, offering comprehensive training programs, ensuring fair recruitment practices, and maintaining equitable compensation structures. Also, Bursa Malaysia is committed to upholding a culture of fair treatment for all employees. They strive to create an environment where everyone feels safe and respected and included, regardless of their background. To support this culture, Bursa Malaysia has policies in place that upholds this principle of equity and inclusiveness. Violation of these principles can lead to disciplinary action, underscoring their dedication to maintaining an ethical and inclusiveness work environment. That's all for application. Thank you.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HAMDI bin ABDUL and my ID student is 2023-168231. So in my part, I will be present or sharing about the comparative analysis of equity and inclusiveness in Western and Islamic perspective. So first, from Western perspective, equality and inclusivity are characterized by the fact that a society's sustainability is dependent on every one of its members feeling part of it rather than alienated from it. Furthermore, equality and inclusion requires that all groups have the chance to progress or ensure their well-being. However, this is especially for the most vulnerable one. While from the Islamic perspective, ADL is another term of equality and inclusivity that conveys that concept of Allah SWT ordering people to build legitimacy, good and prohibit evils, aggressiveness and munkar. The inclusiveness requires cordial interactions with adherents of other religions, as long as they are not immoral and not intel akidah or worship. So in conclusion, examining good governments in Western and Islamic perspective, traditions find similarities and differences. Understanding and incorporating the benefits of both systems can result in a more complete and inclusive governance structure. So this comparative research actually offers valuable insights for professionals looking to enhance public structures and promote successful administrations by applying the best practices from Western and Islamic traditions. That's it for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad. Next kita akan beralih ke tajuk innovation, title innovation untuk masalah ini. This innovation focuses on 3 innovative approaches to promoting equity and inclusiveness in corporate governance. Jadi kita akan bincangkan macam mana kita nak promote equity inclusiveness ni dalam corporate governance lah. Okay, first kali, diversity driven board seats. Dalam satu organisasi ni disarankan untuk kita tambah satu jawatan untuk memastikan equity and inclusiveness ni tak terabai dalam sebuah corporate. Jadi mereka akan memastikan, ensuring that everybody have no beef with each other dalam corporate tersebut. Next, equitable pay audits and transparency. Okay, dalam ni bincangkan contohnya tadi yang ada satu jawatan tadi kan, dia akan buat pay audit.
Okay, my name is SYED IFRAN bin MADIHI, student number 2023106859. Today I want to present about case analysis for this topic. Case analysis for this topic is that shareholder who are the company's reputation may suffer if inclusivity is not given first priority, which might eventually affect stock value and financial performance. For example, Facebook stock price dropped after it was discovered that its workplace policies and platform had inclusion problems, drawing criticism from investors. Okay, the possible long-term hazard of harm to one's reputation and indicate company governance worried investor. Okay, next, for the next case is consumer may lose faith in a brand that lack inclusivity, especially if the business to be insensitive or unrepresentative of diverse culture. For example, H&M experienced criticism after realizing a racially offensive commercial, which result in boycotts by customer and bad news. Okay, the brand reputation across many customer groups suffer as a result of the occurrence, which expose a lack of inclusivity and cultural awareness. Okay, that's only. Thank you.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a bed.